Hello, I'm Rob King and I'm the Deputy Headmaster at Bishop Stockford School in Kettering.
So do you often have to deal with cyberbullying?
I'd say that cyberbullying is yes, it's constantly just below the surface. Sometimes it comes through, raises its ugly head, but I would say whenever students are using the internet and Facebook and those kinds of social networking sites, it's a constant problem.
Do you think security should be raised?
I do, but I do feel that students don't take their own security seriously enough. One of the things that we stress with our students is their responsibility in terms of keeping their password to themselves. I would say something like 70% of the problems we have could have been solved or eradicated completely if the students had kept their security codes private.
And what steps do you put in place to ensure your students are safe?
When we give them passwords, and we do change passwords regularly, we also encourage them to have different passwords. So if you learn one password, you don't get access to all of their work or all of their secrets. And we pursue it very, very vehemently if there is a complaint. And luckily we've got an IT department who can trace back through records and find out who's been saying what about who. And I think that message is getting across to the students. I think they used to think that they could do it with impunity, they would never be found out. But we've had a few cases recently where people have been caught out simply because of the detective work at the IT department. And I think students are now getting that message.
So have you found this a problem at other schools?
I liaise with other schools through Leicester University and lecture student teachers on this issue. They are aware of it themselves from their own personal use, so they're a more sort of receptive audience, I think, than older members of staff like myself. And they can see the initial problems, but it still lies with the individual students themselves. They've got to take their own security seriously, and more importantly, they've got to report abuses when they see it. A lot of good work is done by students reporting what they see as being abuses of these social networking sites.